Wamo 100, your home for hip-hop, the hottest hits, and the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. It's the Mayor MikeJax, my guy DEV in the place. Dev, what up, man?
What's going on, baby?
Chilling. You got me the new jam. The Worse Than You joint is crazy to me, though.
Yeah, man. That's actually crossover track. We got the song. Never established they're on the song. You know, they play a lot of good songs. They're a rock band. I had got the song probably 8 months ago, and I sat on the song for 2 months. So that leaves the space of actually 6 months of doing everything, you know, getting the vocals down pat and making sure the song was a for sure hit go. But shout out to Chris for being on the vocals. He's an excellent singer. You know,
what inspires a song like that? Because a lot of your music is heavy on the reality tip. What inspires a song like that? Where'd that come out of?
I mean, you know, when you coming from a neighborhood I come from is Lincoln Avenue. You know, it's one way in and one way out of that.
Right.
You know, and they send you challenges every day to make it out the neighborhood. You know, and unfortunately, for somebody like me, I made it out the neighborhood. So I said, how can I change my demographic of lyrics of music? You know, and I changed it for tracks like that. And I had a lot of stuff happen to me up until then, and I changed it, and I wrote the song, and the song came out like that.
Right. And it's definitely a banger. Like, just listening to that, it's almost just like be grateful.
Yeah.
For what you have, because you never know someone else's situation.
Yeah.
And the world we live in today, man, Lord.
Yeah, we watch it.
Every day you wake up for something else new, crazy that happens, and something else you can't imagine. Like, oh my goodness, how did that happen?
Yeah, and I think like us as Americans, and we live in America, and you know, when you travel outside the country and you go to Africa and you go outside and you see those poverty places and you see those people that really don't have much, but when we come back to the United States, we'll say, you know what, I don't have much, I'm effed up, or you know, I'm really doing down bad. But you have to understand, you have a house over, you have a roof over your head,
more
you
than
have
a lot of other people have,
food in your refrigerator. You know, you have those type of things that people don't have, and you have to understand that somebody's going worse than you at the end of the day.
So shout out to Hood. Shout out the neighborhood again?
Yeah, shout out to my neighborhood, Lincoln Avenue, 15206-412.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Taylor, Older Dice. No,
shout out to Dice. Nah.
I'm a Bulldog, man. I'm a Bulldog. I went to Westinghouse.
Oh, okay. I watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta last night.
Yeah.
It's been Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yeah.
Now they got Wise on us. They go straight from the season of Love and Hip Hop New York. Now they got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Boom.
Yeah.
Right in the back in the Monday night slot. I forgot what it was like to watch a beautiful woman get completely and utterly disrespected on national television until I tuned in to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta last night and saw Mimi's poor butt and her baby's dad, Stevie J.
Yeah.
And that dude crafted so many hits for Biggie, and he's so wild and crazy. It's no surprise that we don't know him. We don't really know of him as a household name.
Yeah.
Because his antics, I think, personally keep him held back from success. Yeah. Because his antics are out of control.
Yeah, but you know the wildest thing is, shout out to my man Howie PGH, you know, he's a promoter and everything.
Yeah, man.
That's my man. Howie introduced me to him. You know, the wildest thing was, I said Stevie J, because you have to understand, as a male figure, you know, in the household, you know, Stevie J be pulling some nice punches on the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Nice punches on the ladies, man.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, you know, we should all respect our females, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. But Stevie J, man, that's my man, man. Salute the homie Stevie J.
Yeah, no, he's wild as heck. Like, you know, in my heyday when I would just tell a girl, look, hey, here's what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, you know what it is. I know what it is. Let's just make it happen. You know, we've all been there at different stages in our lives. But he's our elder, and he's still in that stage. So it's just so crazy to see somebody kind of taking on a different role that we're not used to. You're looking to see somebody older slow down, but he's not slowing down for nothing.
Nothing, man.
He's swinging for the fences.
Yeah, he makes you feel, you know, the wildest thing is, not to disrespect any females out there, but Stevie J be putting it down, because you understand, not putting it down as in a sexual type of way, but as in the man type of way. Like, look, you know, old school player.
I'm the man.
You know what I mean?
This is the way it's going down.
Old school player.
You're going to obey me, wild like that.
Yeah, old school player.
Yo, the poor girl on the MTV Teen Mom show.
You know what?
This poor girl is so brainwashed, she went and made a porno.
And distributed it.
And sold it to the company and got like a little less than $1 million. I'm so torn between saying, is she smart? Or is she just like the worst prostitute ever because she just basically put it on the line? But she got some stacks. She got a little less than $1 million for it. Yeah. So like that's what it's really come to?
You know what the wildest thing is? Me and one of my homeboys, you know, shout out to Brucey. Brucey Formosa. He recently passed probably a couple months ago. You know, we had those conversations, deep conversations about, you know, females in general.
Yeah.
Especially younger females in general, because taking from somebody like me, I got 3 daughters. You know, I come from a house full of females, but at the same time, I come from a house full of nothing but gangsters. You know, from my daddy, a gangster. You know, my brother, a gangster. You know, the list goes on. You know, and it's coming from somebody like me that want to change the ways of, you know, I want to break that cycle.
Sure.
You know, my family is, but coming from where I'm come from, you know, you come from that era, and you start to respect females as a princess.
Sure.
You know, as a Nubian queen, which we should all respect females like that. But at the end of the day, you don't want to see no female, you know, go down that road.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want to see no female go down that road. That's somebody's daughter, man. You know
that is somebody's daughter.
That's somebody's daughter, man. That's why I mean, Brucey. Shout out to Brucey again. R.I.P. Brucey. We made a song called Keisha. You know, and it was basically not describing that particular female, not describing Keisha as in that girl, but describing that Keisha, there is several Keishas across the globe that people download on. But, you know, like I said, this is a business that you get yourself in. And entertainment, they build you up just to see you fall.
Of course. Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I mean? They will build the entertainer up this big, but they will clap their hands, but they build you up because they want to see you fall. Right. So, I mean,
it's everybody's time at some point.
Yes, everybody's time.
For one thing or another.
Yeah.
Talk about the joint you got with Teflon. Tell me about that.
That's a good one. All right, the joint I got with Teflon. See, the day me and Teflon had the studio. See, me and Teflon, we got a deeper relationship than a lot of people think or thought of. Me and Teflon, we go back a few, but to get back to what you said, the joint me and Teflon did several joints that day, but in particular, I wanted to find out if he was a real artist, you know, because you hear him slashing at people, thrashing at people. In the conversations we had, I said, well, look, man, you know, I want to see that if you're a real artist, let's put this to work.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can rap, but how many people you know that can actually make good music and sell records? That's all my music is about. It's dealing with real life situations, you know. And I said, well, Tef, if we're gonna go in here, I want you to go a different route. And we laid it down, man. And I seen a different part of Teflon that I don't think nobody's seen.
Dope.
You know, and that was very intriguing on my end to make Tef drive that hard. You know, the conversation me and Tef had, Tef said, bro, who says that? You know, I said, I say that. But now that he's gone, you know, and I listen to his lyrics, I'm saying, like, to myself, like, who says the stuff he said? Because in particular, one song that we did is called What Goes Around Comes Around. If you really listen to it, I hate to say this, but he described his own death word for word.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, man. So, you know, it's kind of creepy. But
wow.
These are the chords we play.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Teflon. He just won that Battle Rap of the Year in the Berg for the Pittsburgh Underground Music Awards just a few days ago. So that was wild to be in a room full of people applauding him and him not actually be here. That's crazy.
The whole fam, FCR, all of y'all do, man. Keep rocking with it.
How about the next project? What can we look forward to?
The next project, right now, where we're at right now, I just see, like, what I do is I'm a workaholic. I grind till the clock says stop.
Right.
But, you know, I got a list of tracks. I mean, from the actual CD that we're putting out, you know, I think it's going to be a classic. But you have to put it out before you can actually say it's a classic.
Sure.
But in my eyes, I worked on it so hard. You figure I took 3 years and sat back and analyzed the game, seeing what was different, seeing how can I come out the game in a different angle. Because for a lot of people that follow my career, they seen where I was at. You know, I dropped a critical video that when nobody was really talking about this stuff, I brought it to light and was the first person actually in the city to say, well, look, you know, for all you people out here glorifying the money, y'all can glorify it, but ain't nobody talking about the flip side. What can happen if that money turn evil? You know, anybody can get money, but it's all about saving it, you know. And I think I dropped a video called Jezebel, and that was real critical at that time because I dropped it, and then, 3 weeks later, Wiz dropped Black and Yellow. So I think, like, Wiz took the shine and ran with it. So I owe him for that, but that's the homeboy, you know what I mean? But like I said, I dropped a critical video that showed a different side, but I didn't know the business of the game. So what I did was I sat back 3 years and analyzed it, you know, and now I'm here, and now I feel like I'm stronger than ever. I'm in top fit condition.
Sure. Did you ever read the Russell Simmons book?
No, but I got it in my
industry book.
Yeah, my back seat right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got it.
Get on that.
Yeah,
you don't even have to go walk to get cheesecake to get the book.
Yeah,
like they did on Making the Band. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Read that. Like that's a gem. I don't even. I tell anyone who ever talks to me about music in the music business, like read that. You know what I'm saying? Just read that. You'll learn so much from it.
But you know the wildest thing is that's why I tip my hat to Russell Simmons, because a lot of people don't know Russell Simmons was a heroin addict.
Oh yeah, he's been in it. Yeah. So it's just Dev on that Instagram.
Yeah, it's just Dev on Instagram. It's 412 Dev on Twitter. And that's it.
There it is. So stay connected.
Yeah.
You got the SoundCloud popping. You got Mixcloud popping. What else you got popping? YouTube popping?
Yeah, we putting up a new YouTube channel as we talk right now, and it'll be up Monday. So I'm just working, man. I'm got a lot of things done, just ready to push out and shock the world.
There it is right there. Hit me up at MikeJax. I'll send anybody that knows me or follows me anything you send me. So let's do that.
Yeah.
And keep people posted on the movement and the progress.
Yeah. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my investors. I'm in the OPM gang. If you don't understand what that is, that's other people's money. You better get down with it. It's a lucrative business. You can come up off of it. And, you know, that's what it is.
Hey.
You know? That's what it is. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you artists. I'm broke, baby.
Very cool. What else?
Shout out to Wamo. Shout out to MikeJax.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to E. I can't even say Lil E. Shout out to E. That's my homeboy. It's my brother from another mother. Shout out to the whole city of Pittsburgh, man. And most and foremost, shout out to the mothers on Mother's Day.
Yeah, man.
You have to do that.
Coming up real soon.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a pleasure, my man.
Bless.
Best of luck with everything. Seriously, keep me posted.
Yeah.
Give me the jams whenever you know,
baby,
drop.
I still got that hot stuff in stash, though, you know, for those that don't know. But, you know, we keep it moving. We keep grinding, man. We holla at y'all. We out.
Very cool.
In the phone about Keisha. No, I wasn't home. Open up her legs. Welcome to her throne. I'm talking about Keisha. Just to find a way to live. Make it out this world. Homie, tell me how she live. I'm talking about Keisha. Fucked up situation. Never had a chance. Look at what she's facing. I'm talking about Keisha. She don't even know. Just cause you in the ghetto.